Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting intuitive messages from Tarot and Oracle about abundance, specifically what type of abundance is coming towards you. We've got abundance that looks financial. We got abundance that looks like love or relationships. We're going to start out with Oracle, then move on to Tarot. This is going to be an extended reading, so if you want to follow me, the link will be in the description box below. And if you've never been to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to check it out. I love to do this thing where I pray for you, send you my good juju, keeps my spirits high, and hopefully keeps yours up too. And so if that's the case, you'd like me to send you my good positive energy, say hi in the comment section. Even an emoji, that works too. You're welcome to say anything, as long as it's nice. I'm a Pisces, don't make me cry. It doesn't take much. All right, you guys, and I encourage, of course, all of you to do that for one another as well. All right, so from the Angels of Abundance deck, messages around abundance for my Sagittarius. This is a timeless reading, so when you see this, that's when you're supposed to find it. Also, we only take the cards that fly out for you. This is a conversation with Tarot and Oracle. Keep my ego out of it. All right. So first of all, we have Windfall of abundance. How appropriate. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. I gotta just stop right now and tell you, your last reading was so cool. It was this interesting interweaving of spirituality and money, like money coming in, but like it was the most spiritual money reading I've ever given you. I'll attach it to the end of this video. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health, and your charitable work. I love that. That means it's coming in to aid you to put back out into the world. Then we have hold the highest vision of your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. I love that Capricorn just got this as well. So holding the highest vision of your life, moving past hurdles, windfall of abundance. Let's see what Tarot's got for you. For my Sagittarians, abundance, what does that look like coming towards my Sagittarius at the time that they're viewing this video? Please make it clear, Spirit. Thank you. For my Saggies, abundance. What does this abundance look like for my Saggies? I'm gonna have to get some clarity out here. So I'm gonna line up the cards the way they fall. If they fly out in reverse, that's how we read them. And then I will unpack them. You got a lot of stuff going on. First card out is intuition. Again, that is a spiritual side of this abundance reading. And it's like in your reading right now, what I'm looking at is like you are employing intuition as your right-hand man, so to speak, these days. You're kind of like calling in your angels. You're calling in that deeper wisdom. And you're saying, hey, what do I do here? We have the Empress in reverse. This is abundance that wants to come through and for some reason has been blocked up until now. We have Ace of Wands upright. This is a major energy coming towards you. The aces are like these opportunities and gifts from the universe that land on our lap. This one in particular is most likely looking like a project, something that would require your response, your action. I liken it to the flame of a match. You know, you strike that match and there's this combustion of energy. And, using just a striker, you have now this flame. If you don't feed that flame, it's going to go out though. That flame is so powerful, it could burn down an entire house if you feed it. Nobody wants that. But so that's like the energy of the Ace of Wands. You've got this thing landing on your lap. Do you feed it? Do you have the capacity to right now? Do you have the energy to feed this? So we have the 10 of Wands putting down a burden, finishing up a chapter. And this chapter might have come with obligation for some of you guys. It could have been heavily steeped in integrity, but it's time to end it. And what that's going to do is it creates more bandwidth, basically, for a new project, to put your energy somewhere new. So of the end of something, and we've got the beginning of something here. And in fact, this came out first in your reading. So this project or this opportunity, enthusiasm landing in your lap, may be the catalyst to hurry it on up and close up that chapter. We do have a little bit of a struggle here. This is the bittersweet of your reading, but it's a positive one. We do have, just like the Empress upside down and the Sun, we have had a little bit of a struggle in the realm of abundance. We've had this blockage. And we have 2 aces, in fact. And the Sun can turn right side up at any moment. But this is, I feel like, a little bit attached to your past. We have, for our second ace, the Ace of Swords. This is a realization. This is clarity moving forward. So, standing back from your reading so far, before we get unpacking it with these cards, you have intuition that you have employed as your right-hand man. Steady Eddie, you are now like calling it in to move forward. You want this abundance. You've experienced a sense of like, God, there's so much potential here. I got so much potential here. Or this situation's got so much potential. But there was something kind of throwing it off or blocking it. And now we have big potential landing in your lap. We're going to get clarity on this. But it sparks enthusiasm. And we all know that feeling of like, oh, catalyst to closing up a sense of obligation, a chapter, an old worn out chapter. And then we have this Sun that's just around the corner, more happiness and abundance waiting for you. We have the Ace of Swords, which is just that epiphany, that realization, this aha moment. So now let's get to unpacking them. And while I do this, please hit that like button, you guys. If you're enjoying the reading so far, how about the channel? Thank you so much. Help your Sagittarians, your fellow Sagittarians, see this channel, because the algorithm does not push the video out. Look at that one. Unless you like it. Oh, wow. On top of the 10 of Wands, you have the 10 of Swords. That's an ending or not. I don't mean to laugh, but that's an ending. Oh, that is a mofo ending. Wow, okay. Not a subtle reading, my loves. We're going to get down to the bottom of this. What is this? Six of Cups. Beautiful. You know what's interesting that's coming through here? There's a spiritual side to this reading, this abundance reading as well. And this is suggesting that you have stuck it out with your faith. And that's going to be different for all of you guys. Some of you guys are religious and you go to church, or, some of you guys, this is faith in your deeper wisdom, like your inner voice. But you've stuck it out. You've been this Nine of Wands of like, you know what? I'm bruised, I'm battered, but I'm not going to give up. So that's just, I wanted to say that side note, because you are you're getting kind of a glow up faith-wise. It's playful, and it's about to get playful and happy and imaginative and manifestation. Some of you guys will literally be getting into the whole art of manifestation and diving down that rabbit hole, even on YouTube or, your local guru. So that's just a side note. We have I love this. You've got a twist in your reading. You have a playful, youthful, fun twist. And I say youthful because we've got the Six of Cups here. This is delightful energy. We have the Page of Cups here. This is where you least expect it. You have a real surprise coming towards you. I gotta put that in the title of this video, because we've got the sense of like, there's potential here. I know I've got potential in my life here, but it's being blocked, and something's being revealed. Something's jumping out playfully at you with charisma, possibility, enthusiasm. We have, what is this? I do feel that a lot of you guys are going to be making a choice, and it's around an offer that another individual is making towards you. I do feel that for a lot of you guys, this reading has to do with others more so than direct money, right? I'm going to get another deck here. There's this you've got two cards that talk about sticking to your guns, believing yourself, not giving up. What is this Ace of Wands? There's healing and recovery here. So there's a recovery in the realm of abundance, in the realm of a relationship. But something is definitely coming to an end with the Ten of Wands, with the Ten of Swords. And I want to know what that is for you. It's a... I think there was a collaboration of some sort that was going on. Now, this is a funny card with relationships, because it could be even a relationship with somebody who you thought was helping you, or even something like a dating app, let's say, that was helping you, basically collaborating with a shared goal. You know, you waited and waited and waited around for some positive change or a conclusion or this to go somewhere, and it wasn't. And I think it's just coming to an end. Boom, boom. Now, that can look like literally kind of firing a therapist, or firing, you know, and it could look like not working with a group of people. It could look like getting off of a dating app. But we have kind of this real moment of like, oh, that's out of my life. That's out of my life. No way. So you're choosing recovery. You're choosing to let something go. And this is even pause worthy, right? Like, pause the video. Think about your life and what has been restrictive feeling. What makes you, just gives you a sense of burden. What brings you down. What makes you feel anxiety when you wake up and you think about it. You know, and you're not fully even awake yet. That's when your subconscious mind is so powerful. Like, how are you reacting to this relationship? Well, maybe if you weren't to tend to it, if you weren't through obligation or a sense of necessity to tend to it, what would happen? Would it die away naturally? And I don't mean literally death, but would it die away naturally? Because maybe it's just freaking time to let it die, right? Just throwing that out there. Because we do have this thing, this devil card, an illusion of being stuck to something or someone that is making that sun go upside down. It's not giving you happiness. Now, the devil comes out in an illusion. It's cloaked in illusion because you can break the chains between you and this devil at any time. Now, this could be attached to a person and a codependency. It could be a behavioral pattern that just doesn't serve you. This feels almost like you've held on to something in the past, up until now, that has been depleting you in a way. And it feels like a relationship of some sort, because you feel that you need it. Because there's a voice in you that says, well, you can't just walk away from that, or you can't just let that go, right? But what is the cost? The cost is it's literally turning your sunshine upside down. To sound like a kindergarten teacher, but it's making you feel burdened. And so here we have this beautiful recovery, an opportunity that lands in your lap. We have all this healing energy. What is this, devil? Yeah, and there's trust issues here. There's a sense of maybe you're just getting enlightened about this now. You're getting some new realizations about this illusion of being stuck in a pattern or stuck to a type of relationship that doesn't have a strong foundation of trust. It's almost like, oh, I thought I had to accept that I wasn't going to be able to trust anybody, or I thought I had to accept that somebody would cheat on me, or I thought I had, you know what I mean? We have the moon. We got the devil, the Seven of Swords, the moon. There's almost a sense of what I can't see in this relationship is so much bigger than what I can. And I thought that's just how it is. Well, if you were not to tend to that, if you weren't going to take good care of it, brush its hair in the morning and feed it eggs, so to speak, metaphorically, what would happen? Would it go away? Would it go away naturally if you weren't to do all that work? Then maybe it's time to let it go away. Because the things that want you will find you. That what you're looking for. I love it. I'm going to butcher this saying, but that which you're looking for is also looking for you. One of you guys will write that down in the description box the correct way. What you're looking for is also seeking you. What you're seeking is also seeking you, Sagittarius. Five of Wands. Yes, there's conflict there. There's conflict. Some of you guys might be fearing the conflict. But here we have this epiphany, this realization. Ace of Swords. Oh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Judgment card. This is a huge epiphany. This is a realization. And it kicks your life into action. That's how huge it is that you cannot go back to a different perspective once you realize this. And in clarity, we have King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. These are two individuals. This is two energies. Now, let me say this. It may not be two individuals. It is two energies. Let me say that. Queen of Pentacles is, a grounded, it could be an earth sign, grounded energy of like taking care of people, nurturing them in practical ways. Very resourceful, very practical, kind of motherly, home-centered. The King of Swords is very practical as well, but they're heady. They're around information. They're cold. They're not so emotional. They're smart. They're clever. They value information. They value statistics, research, all that. They also, with that practical side of them, it can be very helpful if this is a lawyer, if this is somebody who's delivering information that's very important for you. They don't have much of a good bedside attitude, right? Bedside manner. But we have these energies coming out with the Ace of Swords, this clarity, this realization, the wheel changing. This is the moment when you get this clarity, this realization, whether it's a conversation or epiphany you have, washing your hair in the shower, this is what is the catalyst for all this going into abundance, going from the sense of obligation or burden, lacking, a sense of tiredness, into healing, and then abundance. I'm going to take this onto the extended reading. I hope that was helpful if this is where I leave you. I adore you all. Thank you for spending this time with me. Please consider liking and subscribing. Seeing me again. Take good care. And for those of you who would like to follow me over to the extended, it's about $6. And the link will be in the description box below. Mwah.